I truly believe that just setting goals at the beginning of the year is not enough, and we need to constantly review our goals, look at our goals, and check in with ourselves to ensure that we are on track. I treat my goals with importance, and I'm going to show you today how I review my goals on a quarterly basis. We've just completed the first quarter of the year, and I sat down and reviewed my goals for the first quarter to see whether I've actually made progress. The categories in which I divided my Q1 goals were personal, work, and public. Some of these include some other areas as well. For example, my personal goals. Now, my first category under personal was health and fitness. Basically, my workout routine includes cardio and strength training, and my goal was to hit at least 5 days of cardio every single week and 3 to 5 days of strength training. So I was not very strict with it. In fact, I think in January I was pretty strict. February, because I was traveling, I went off my routine, and then in March I got back into routine again, and that's fine. I think I did work out every single week, and that's what I was happy about. The next category in personal was finances. I always had the habit of budgeting and then tracking my expenses, but I think over the last year I kind of went off track with this and I didn't really do it, but I got back to that in Q1. I have an Excel sheet where I budget each category of my expenses, and then I have an app where I track my expenses. At the end of the month, I look through that and fill in again my Excel sheet to do kind of a budget versus actuals to see where I went off track, where I could have spent less, and then the next month I readjust. In terms of learning, which is the next category, I had wanted to attend some seminars or workshops to ensure that I'm keeping updated on new things. I am inspiring myself, motivating myself, and I'm putting in new things into my life. I think I attended 3 online workshops. One was like a video editing workshop, which I wanted to attend to improve my skills, and the other 2 were like motivational, inspirational kind of content done by some really great leaders like Tony Robbins. I also had decided to read like 1 self-help book, 1 spiritual book, 1 business book, and 1 political book every single month. If you watched my first day of the year vlog, I think I would have mentioned that in that vlog, and I added more categories to that list because I wanted to read more books, and I've actually managed to read 12 non-fiction books in this year. These were only the non-fiction books. I've read like more fiction books, but I haven't counted those because those are really easy to read. So that's it in my learning category. And then I had my spiritual category where I wanted to ensure that I was spending time reading the Bible, that I was praying, and again I think I did it for the most part. I did skip a few days here and there, but by March end I was right on track. So these were some of my personal goals. And then coming to my work goals, if you don't know, I work as an administrator and media person for an accounting business. In my work goals I had 3 broad categories. One was improving customer service, one was improving staff experience, and the third was branding. If you ask me whether I'm happy with the way my work goals have progressed, I'm happy in the sense that I've started a lot of things, but I haven't completed them, and so I think next quarter I need to focus on completing projects rather than just starting new ones. Then when it comes to the public, the first is community service, which is my work in the community and my work with Jethro Trust. Apart from the routine, I really wanted to get back to visiting the people we serve in the community, because last year I don't think I visited as much. I did a lot of the back end stuff, but not like going and meeting them. Unfortunately, I didn't end up going to the center in Dharmapuri because the visits there were cancelled or they didn't work. Like they were there on a certain day and I had to be somewhere else on that day. But I did go to a center in Kerala. The second category is public speaking. I wanted to ensure that I say yes to any opportunity that comes my way to speak in public, in colleges, at work, anywhere that I get the opportunity. And I actually counted, and this quarter I got 8 opportunities to speak, and that is something that I'm very, very thankful for. So I hit that goal. I didn't have any specific goal. I just wanted to say yes to any opportunity and speak as much as I can, as much as people will have me. The last category is social media. As you know, I have this channel. My goal was to post 13 videos this quarter, one video per week, but that didn't happen because life. I was able to post 5 videos, and at the end of the day I'm just thankful that those 5 videos were really quality videos. I got a lot of comments from them. I got a lot of people messaging me and sharing their views and thoughts, and that's what I love about social media, is that there's a lot of dialogue that gets generated out of posting on social media. I did post a few reels and YouTube shorts as well, tried to figure out how to use those mediums. So these were some of my goals, and these were some of my reflections on whether I met my goals or not. Hopefully this gave you an idea of what you need to do to check in with yourself and see whether you've reached those goals. Are you happy? Are you not happy? Which are the areas you need to improve on? Which are the areas you need to focus on? I believe that every phase of your life is going to be different. Your priorities are going to be different. But I also believe that your daily life reflects what is important to you. If your health is important to you, you need to be doing something every single day to ensure that you're taking care of your health. If public service is important to you, you need to be doing something every single day or at least every single week to ensure that you're serving the public. So whatever you give priority to, that reflects in your day-to-day, and if it doesn't reflect in your day-to-day, there's a mismatch and misalignment, and that's when a lot of burnout or dissatisfaction comes in. All of us have dreams and desires and goals that we want to reach in life. Most of the time life just passes us by because we get stuck in the routine, we get stuck in the mundane, we get stuck in the busyness of everything, that we forget to just check in with ourselves and think to ourselves and reflect whether this is what we actually want to do. So I really encourage you to take the time to reflect and think about what it is that you're doing on a daily basis and whether those things actually matter in the long run. If they do, I'm happy for you. If they don't, it's time to tweak your life a little bit. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to follow my daily life and what I get up to, you can follow me on Instagram. But if you want videos such as this that motivate, inspire, and remind you to live a better life, then subscribe to my channel and I will share more videos just like this.